All right, we're going to jump right in today with a big question that gets at the heart of two ancient ways of thinking, two ways that are incredibly useful for all our modern chaos. And the question is this: are you a stone or are you a cloud? Let's make this real. Imagine you're at the airport. You're ready to go, and then you hear that dreaded announcement. Your flight is delayed. Not for 1 hour, for 8 hours. Ugh. In that moment of pure frustration, what's the better way to be? Would you rather be an unmovable stone, totally unshaken, or a soft, formless cloud that just kind of floats with it? You know, that question, it really gets to the core of two incredibly powerful mindsets for dealing with life. We're calling them the stone mindset, which comes from Stoicism, and the cloud mindset, which has its roots in Zen philosophy. And this right here, this is the core difference in a nutshell. Stoicism, the stone, is all about building this inner fortress, right? You stand firm against whatever chaos life throws at you. But Zen, the cloud, is about becoming so porous, so open, that the chaos just passes right through you. Both are super powerful, but they work in completely different ways. Okay, so that's the big idea. But what does this actually look like in real life? How do these mindsets play out day to day? Let's break it down into 7 key differences that are going to make this crystal clear. First up, your attitude toward problems. We all have them. The Stoic looks at a problem and sees a workout for their soul, a chance to get mentally stronger. But for someone practicing Zen, the label problem is the problem. It's not a problem. It's just reality doing its thing. And here is the Stoic approach in action. You're stuck in traffic, right? Bumper to bumper, not moving. The stone mindset kicks in and immediately reframes it. This isn't a disaster. This is a training session. I'm getting in my patience reps for the day. It literally becomes an opportunity. Now, the cloud mindset, it does something totally different. It doesn't try to reframe it as a good thing. It just removes the judgment entirely. It's not good traffic. It's not bad traffic. It's just traffic. And when you see it that way, a lot of the frustration just kind of dissolves. This brings us to a really crucial Stoic idea, this sharp, clear division of control. Stoics basically draw a hard line in the sand. If something is inside your control, your thoughts, your actions, you give it your full attention. If it's not, it might as well not even exist. The flight delay, totally outside your control. Your response to it, that is everything. Think of it like this. Like deleting a spam email. You don't get angry at the sender, you don't waste time wondering why they sent it. You just see it, identify it as something that isn't your concern, and you hit delete. It's a clean, decisive action based on what you can control. Now, contrast that with the Zen way. Here, you don't even need to take the action of hitting delete. You just observe the spam email arriving, you notice the thought about it, and you watch that thought float away, kind of like a leaf on a river. No action required, just observation. And this, of course, leads directly to how they each handle emotions. A Stoic will feel anger or frustration, they'll acknowledge it, and then they'll say, okay, I see you, but you are not going to be the one making my decisions for me. But a Zen practitioner sees that exact same anger as just another cloud passing through the big open sky of their mind. They don't grab onto it, they just watch it go. So how do you actually build these mental muscles? Well, the paths look pretty different. Stoicism is a really active practice. It's about writing, reflecting, running mental drills. Zen, on the other hand, is more a practice of stillness, of meditation, and of bringing a simple, quiet awareness to everything you do, even something like washing the dishes. So what's the end game here? What's the ultimate lesson from each path? For the Stoic, the goal is to master your mind so you can become unshakable in the face of chaos. But the Zen lesson is, you could say, even more radical. The goal is to realize that the chaos, it was never really there. It was just an illusion our minds created. So, after comparing all this, what are we supposed to do with it? Living in our busy, chaotic world, is one of these mindsets just better than the other? You know, maybe the biggest insight here is that this isn't about picking a team. It's about building a toolkit. A truly resilient person doesn't just own a hammer. They know when they need the solid, unwavering strength of a stone, and they know when they need the effortless flexibility of a cloud. And that brings us right back to where we started, but with a much deeper understanding now. The question isn't really just about a delayed flight anymore, is it? It's about your entire life. So I'll leave you with this. Take a look at the challenges in your own life. The deadlines, the tough conversations, the curveballs. The real question isn't which one is better, it's which one is needed right now. Does this moment call for the solid strength of the stone or the quiet acceptance of the cloud? The answer to that, that's your path forward.